happy Monday, another week. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video of us working with the machines. Something a little bit different, you know. Been a nice warm winter, so allows us to get out and actually play in the dirt. So, but if you haven't seen that video, it's the last one on the channel before this one. We got out at the skid steer, McLeod Landscaping's excavator, and we got some work done. Like I said, something different. We're actually going to go down there today. So today's plan, I got some estimates to do this morning. And then we're actually going to go back down there. We pulled some stumps out. You probably saw in the video. We got, I don't know, 4 or 5 big ones we're going to move. So I think the plan, we're going to go down there this afternoon, me and him. He's going to take one of his trucks. I'm going to take my truck. And I think we're going to take his skid steer. He's got a track machine. And I think we're going to try to get those stumps out of there and haul them out. But other than that, this week, a couple more estimates, maybe a job on Thursday. We'll see how it goes. I don't have anything else really planned. It's supposed to be nice and warm again. Most of the days in the mid 50s, and Thursday actually looks like we might push 65, maybe even close to 70. So crazy winter, but either way, I'm probably gonna take it easy this week. So to get a little personal, I just got I've been feeling like crap lately, and never knew what it was, and went to urgent care the other day, got tested for Lyme disease, and sure enough, I have it. So makes sense. I haven't really, been trying to figure out. I've been, I'm very active. I play hockey, do a lot of physical labor. So, obviously I'm sore in the mornings, so I just figured it was just, from work and playing hockey and all that stuff. And now that I'm understanding it a little better, I think, the whole time I've had Lyme disease. So I don't know when I got it, but, I've had a lot of headaches, a lot of weird stuff going on there. And, my knees hurt every morning and stuff like that. So either way, I went and got checked out, got tested for it. Sure enough, I have it. So I'm going to take it easy this week. I'm on medication right now, and, I want to get rid of it. So, but yeah, I just figured I'd throw that in there. So I've still been trying to think back when I might have had it. I mean, I go to Maine a lot, to my house up there, and I definitely have had ticks. So I don't know. Might be something I've had for a while. I might have got it, last time I was up there in, what was it, November. Could have got it over the summer. May have had it for years. I have no idea. So it's kind of scary because it's a lot of the symptoms are just like normal everyday things, headaches and aches and pains, stuff that a normal you feel on a normal day, especially the older you get. But I don't know, we'll see. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But heading to my estimate now, and then after the estimate, we'll, like I said, we're gonna go grab the trucks and we're gonna head down and get those stumps. I think that's the plan, at least. And then like I said, we'll see what the rest of the week brings. I'm skipping all my hockey this week. Just gonna take it easy and rest. So like I said, I got the off season right now for another month or so. I want to get basically as healthy as I can, for the season. I don't want to be dealing with this crap during pool season. So I'm gonna use, if I have to, this week, next week, next couple weeks to just lay low and make sure my body's all set to go for the next season, because we're gonna be very busy come late March, early April. So the window's closing. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we're off to go pick up those stumps. Got McLeod Landscaping in front of us. He's got his track machine. Probably gonna be able to lift a little better than mine. He's got his one of his 550 trucks, and then we got my dump truck. Hopefully get everything in one load. stumps are all dumped. We're done for today. So that's gonna be it for Monday. I'm heading home now to get some estimates done that I looked at this morning. So I gotta type them all up and work on them. They're gonna take me quite a while, and probably gonna lay low the next couple of days. Like I said, I just found out I got Lyme disease. So, yeah. So I'm gonna, I feel like, honestly, feel like crap right now, taking the medicine. I don't know if that's making me feel like it, I don't know, but I feel like I'm, you know, flu-like symptoms like they described. So I'm gonna take it easy probably the next couple of days, and we'll see how we feel towards the end of the week. Morning, guys. Today's Thursday. Gonna go do a little leak detection job. Got an above ground pool. It lost a lot of water over the winter, so we're gonna see if we can figure out what's going on with it, and hopefully, I don't know if we can fix it if it's underwater, because it's literally, the water's gonna be like 30 degrees, but at least we can diagnose the problem and go from there. If it is something that needs to be patched underwater, I got a diver that we can give the customer the number to. Hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it's something simple, but either way, we're gonna go take the cover off and see what we can find. It's supposed to be beautiful today, mid 60s. It's already, you know, t-shirt weather now. It's 7 o'clock, so, but that's our plan for today, and might do a couple things at the shop, but that's about it. Just gonna take it easy and enjoy the day. Gonna rain all day tomorrow, so another boring week video. So sorry, we're trying. All right, so we're here to find a leak in this pool. The water level's low. Looks to be about halfway, which usually when we see something like this, that just means the water got pushed out the skimmer from the weight of the water. But we're gonna check it out just to make sure it's not, you know, there's not a leak in the line or something like that. We're gonna have to get the cover off first, so that's the first order of business. Gotta get it drained off and cleaned off, so he's grabbing the pump. So we get the cover off, and literally first thing we noticed, big tear. So I'm not saying that's the only leak, but that definitely could be some of it. So we're gonna check over the whole pool just to be safe, because you never know, there might be multiple leaks going on here. And we did notice the ground is very squishy right here. Very, very squishy. So sounds like it's still leaking though, because it's been going down quite a bit. They actually filled this pool up the other day, so if the leak was just that, it would actually stay at that level or right below it. So we're gonna check the whole thing just to be safe. Right there is a little pinhole. I don't know if you see right on top of my finger right there. Davis found the leak. One of the bolts for the wall poked through. You can hear it here. When I go towards it. So yeah, that's going nuts. Pull it away. When you pull away, there's no sound. So if we look, very hard to see. Yeah, put it right up to it. Right at the end of that red piece is something sticking out of the wall. And it poked right through. And if we look back here, you probably can't see, but if I push this wall in, this is where the wall seam is. It's right behind this post, so all the wall bolts are right down here. And it looks like one just poked right through. So try to get a better look at this. See that right there? Right at the bottom of my finger, at the bottom of the pool? That is a bolt poking right through the wall. Right there. So he had two leaks. He had that, and then he had the rip down there, which I already showed. So I think between the two of them, he was filling the pool up. It was leaking out that one, and then it was definitely leaking out here. So, and he said it was always wet around this skimmer area, which you can actually see the water. See what it is? So, found the problem. I don't know if that's a patchable fix. We'll probably patch it for now, but that's something I think we're gonna need a new liner in this pool. So we found a second one on this post, same exact spot. So what happened is there's wall bolts behind, I can't really show you guys, but there's behind here and behind that post are the seam of the wall. So there's a strip that comes down this hole based on the wall here, and that's where it gets bolted together. So there's a seam right here and there's a seam on that one. On the bottom, on each one, looks like a bolt popped through. Not sure, I can't tell you why, but my best guess, I can't really get back here, but you're supposed to put duct tape to seal up the seam, like the bolts. I bet you they didn't do it. But there's two of them, one here, one there, and there's also that rip that's down there. So we're gonna try to patch these as best we can. Really can't get in the pool, so I'm gonna try to hang over and do it. Just a temporary patch for now, and then we'll figure it out. Definitely a different one for us. It's the first time I've seen a bolt pop through. So these are patched, just double checking over them. This is the farthest one. You can hear no sound now. Let me come over to the close one here. Same thing, no more sound. So, all set. Always like to double check. And here's the other patch. You can't even see it right here. Everything's patched. This should be good. We're gonna leave the cover off. But this should be all set, and he's just gonna watch it, and if we need to do something in the spring, we'll deal with it in the spring. But water should be not leaking anymore, hopefully. All right, that's a wrap. So we're going to buy a wetsuit, because if we're going to be doing this type of work in the winter, we definitely need to be able to get into these pools, and I'm not doing it the way we did it today, even though he went in. So we're going to see if we can find a wetsuit. We're at Bass Pro. We're right down the street from it anyways. So a very funny story about this Bass Pro. I'll show you guys when we get inside. Something we did as teenagers. So when we were teenagers, me and my friends had the brilliant idea to jump in this fish tank. I didn't do it, but three of my other friends did. And they got away with it. They got out, they ran out the back door. We were all scattered around the store filming it with our cell phones at the time, and most of us got caught. Just got back to the shop. Bass Pro didn't work out. They didn't have anything that we need. We wanted to get a wetsuit, but they didn't have anything. So just got back at the van unloaded. I took the skid steer off the trailer because that was still on there from the weekend. And I got a couple things to do, and I got a 4 o'clock interview with another possible candidate. So we'll see what's going on there. I'm still hiring. Got an interview today, interview tomorrow. So fingers crossed. I'm looking for at least 2 people right now, ideally with experience. But if you don't, as long as you're willing to learn and work, we can work with that. So if you're local, want a job, let me know. Well, I'm going home. Had a 4 o'clock phone interview that didn't pick up the phone. So it's gonna be, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about it at this point. I've been trying to hire for 2 months now. This is the first year where I've kind of, years past, you know, I tried, but like didn't go too crazy because I knew we could have got by with, you know, without help. This year I need help. You know, we need extra hands. We are getting bigger. We're getting the bigger projects. We need help. There's no way around it. I can't do it with the crew we have anymore. We're getting too big and the job's getting bigger. So we need hands. I've been advertising pretty much since December. Last month I really went heavy with it, and I'm, you know, right now I got 3 or 4 Indeed ads. I get ads out on just about every platform you can think of. Posting on Facebook all the time, mentioning it in these videos, mentioning it in posts on social media. I'm getting applicants here and there. Most of them are no pool experience, you know, no physical labor, like construction type experience. It's all stuff that's just not going to work for what we do. And a couple interviews I've had, some have seemed to go good, and then they fall flat at the end. So, and then you get some that just blow you off and all that stuff. So it's getting very aggravating at this point. I'm going to give it obviously a couple more weeks, but if we get towards April and this isn't happening, the problem I'm dealing with right now is my season's coming and we're getting phone calls. Even though it's February, I'm starting to get phone calls. I'm going to look at the work. I'm starting to book stuff. And I need to know what we're doing this spring, whether we're going to be able to do, 15, 20 big projects, or we're going to have to cut that down and do 5 or 6 and focus on getting all the pools open. Because pool openings is basically a full-time job right now for the crew I have. There's 4 of us. We open usually 200, 250 pools, cleanups, all that kind of stuff. So that is a job for just that alone. Never mind, doing liners or, big, just any type of big project that takes more than a day. So it's frustrating and I'm also getting married this spring. So I'm going to be stepping away for, periods of time, for that. So that's also not helping. So, and I'm getting to the point, I've been doing this for 6, almost 7 years now. I shouldn't have to be out in the field every single day grinding. And I do every day. I'm still going to do it. It is what it is. But the business is getting so big, I need to work on it and not in it every day. I don't mind working in it, but I can, I need to be able to step back a bit. So I'm at the point where I need to find some quality help. And my ideal would be to have that van right there with 2 guys in it opening pools. That's my service opening team. They go to open pools, do service calls, all that kind of stuff. And I'd have another crew of 2 or 3 guys, and probably me included, doing bigger projects. So that'd be pool liners, underground plumbing repair, stuff that takes more than a day, physical labor jobs, stuff like that. I'd love to get into doing pool installs, stuff like that, but I don't have the hands, and it's really holding my business back because it's just. Pool openings are great. Our bread and butter is pool openings, pool closings, and we do so many of them, but it's just the bigger jobs are where we make the money, and it's just not being able to do it with the hands we got. It sucks. Not trying to rant right now. I've been frustrated all winter. I've been frustrated all last year, It's not that we pay very well. I'm offering $20 to $25 an hour to start. Unlimited overtime basically in the spring, April, May, June. My guys last year were doing 70, 80-hour weeks. I let them work Sundays if they wanted to. If you wanted to work and you were willing to work, take all the hours you want. The work is there in the spring. There's no, you could work, 100 hours a week and we still don't get the work done. So there's plenty of incentives, I buy the guys lunch all the time, beers on Friday, I take care of my guys very, very well. And the guys like David who have been with me over the years know that, I let them take home trucks. If they work late, they buy the house, just take the truck home. I'll see you in the morning, I'm very, very flexible. I pay to get hoisting license for most of these guys, send them the courses, this, that. Like, I do everything I possibly can to take care of these guys. So it's not, I don't know. I know the world is tough right now and I know no one wants to work, but it's very frustrating. And it's not like I'm not trying this year. Years past, I tried, kind of half-assed it. Didn't fully crazy look for help, but this year when I'm desperate, I'm looking and it's just, you're making phone calls for phone interviews and people aren't answering or not even getting back to you, That's what's frustrating. You're having interviews and they're going very well. You offer good money and then they say, we'll have to get back to you. Then they don't get back to you, I don't know. I don't know. So I know we're seasonal, and I know that's probably one of the things. We're a seasonal business, but honestly, my guys grind, and between what they make in a season and then the unemployment and the snow plowing, they're making out just fine. Trust me. I'm not going to say numbers, but I know for a fact my guys are making very fine, in having the winters off, So I don't know. I'm done ranting. I'm just frustrated. So I'm going home at this point. I've been sitting here all day just waiting for this interview, and it never happened. So sorry for the rant. I'm sure other business owners that are watching this channel and watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. I know you're going through the same shit I am.